What's up, folks? I'm Dave Underkoffler, editor-in-chief of Autolist.com, back with another one-week test drive. This week's victim is the 2023 Honda HR-V. It's a subcompact crossover that's been completely redesigned for the model year. It's now bigger, too. It's about 10 inches longer and almost 3 inches wider, and it starts at about $25,000 for a front-wheel drive base model and goes all the way up to just under $31,000 for this all-wheel drive, fully loaded EX-L version. So let's go spend a week with it and tell you what we think. All right, let's start with a walk around of the HR-V. As I mentioned, 10 inches longer, 3 inches wider than the previous generation. It now rides on a platform that it shares with the Honda Civic. It used to be on the Honda Fit platform, so you've got a lot more space to work with. You'll notice the hood is a bit longer there in the profile, so that's kind of nice. This is the fully loaded EX-L version, so it has 17-inch alloy wheels. Ironically, the next trim down, the Sport trim, has 18-inch alloy wheels. So if wheels are your thing, maybe go with the Sport trim. All models are going to have those LED daytime lamps. That's a nice touch. Move to the side. This color is Nordic Forest Pearl. I've never been to a Nordic forest, but maybe this color is out there. Nice signature tail lamps there. That's kind of a nice upscale touch. This door is not power operated, even on the fully loaded EX-L version, just something to note. Good cargo space in the back. Seats are split 60-40 and fold completely flat. Not all of its competitors go completely flat, so that's nice. See, I brought a little sand there, home from the beach over the weekend. Thanks, kids. So yeah, there you have it. All right, now to the interior of the HR-V. And if you've seen the inside of a new Honda Civic, it's gonna look very much like this. And that's fine by me. There's a lot to like in this interior. For one, this switchgear down here has a really nice premium feel. I like the digital readout, that's nice. You've got a 9-inch color touchscreen here. That's on the EX-L only. The Sport and the LX will get a 7-inch screen, but otherwise it will look the same. EX-L also gets wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto and a wireless smartphone charger down there. The other trims do have that connectivity, but it's not wireless, so just something to note. You also get leather seats here, very comfortable leather seats on the EX-L version. You have a power moonroof up there, and then that driver's seat is power operated. On all HR-V models, you do get this pretty trick digital display there on the left, and then an analog speedometer. But yeah, comfortable, quiet, some nice high-end touches. It's really pretty nice. Let me show you the rear seats. All right, so if you've watched these videos before, you know the drill with rear seat space. I put the front seat where I would have it. I'm 6'1", so basically I'm sitting behind myself. And this is where you can see the growth of this generation of HR-V really pay some nice dividends. I've got plenty of space for my feet, for my legs, my knees, and my head. I really like that. This is a place you could spend some comfortable time on a long road trip with some tall adults, and everybody's gonna be happy. That's a nice touch. One thing that I'm a little surprised by and I'm a little disappointed by is the fact that there is no center armrest here. There's nothing to fold down. And that seems like it's pretty much status quo these days. Almost every vehicle on the market has that. So it's a little surprising that the Honda doesn't. I kind of miss it. I wish it were there, but not a deal breaker, just something to consider. Otherwise, a very comfortable, very spacious interior for a vehicle of this size. All right, now driving impressions, and it's a bit of a mixed bag in this new HR-V. I'm gonna start with what I don't like. The engine is too loud when you accelerate really hard, and the transmission makes the engine work way too hard to find meaningful power. So let me just floor it. I don't know if you can hear it, but this is a CVT, a continuously variable transmission, rather than an automatic transmission. So it's gonna make the engine work and sound like it's working for any available power. And that just makes the car overall just feel kind of cheap, right? I feel like a normal automatic transmission would give this car a little bit more of a premium experience. So that's kind of frustrating. But really, that's kind of my only complaint with how this car drives and handles. It does have more power. This is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It used to be a 1.8 liter. It now has 158 horsepower. It used to have 141 horsepower. So while it got bigger, it also got more power, and that's nice. The handling in the car is really nice. It's a nice balance of comfort and sportiness. I also like the road isolation. There's no wind noise, there's no road noise seeping into the cabin, and it gives the car a really sort of premium feel. So kudos to Honda on that front. All right, folks, there you have it, our one-week test drive of the 2023 Honda HR-V. I just checked our fuel economy, and we are averaging about 26 miles per gallon over 250 miles of testing. And that's about what you'd expect in the real world. This car is rated by the EPA at 25 miles per gallon in the city, 30 in the highway, and 27 overall. Otherwise, we've really enjoyed this car. It's quiet, it's comfortable, it's got great interior space, and it's efficient. What we don't love, as I mentioned earlier, is the way the engine drones when you really push on it hard. But take it for a test drive and see what you think. It's not a deal breaker in our books. So for reviews or listings of this car or anything else you're shopping for, be sure to check out Autolist.com. And before you go, like and subscribe to this channel so you can get alerts on all of our future updates. We'll see you out there.